back from the restroom and get a little bit more somnial to chill out too. So let's just go ahead and do that. Ooh, I zoomed in the map. Okay, D-pad. That's how I fixed it. Okay. So first and foremost, let's see what we got to eat.
Hi!
Alright, Etier, what do you got for us? So let's have a meal with Citrine is what I'm thinking here. No support to be had otherwise. Jean Chloe could be fun to an extent here. Yeah, let's do it. Etier doesn't have... Actually, she does have stuff that she might like to make. Strength and res. I think I like... Yeah, I think I like... oh, actually, no. Neither of them have anything they necessarily like together. Speed and res ain't the worst, so let's just chill with that then. I want them to
I don't do
like
anything by halves. How come these utensils aren't weighted? Another win for Etier.
This may rival the cooking from my manor back home. This is so good.
Nice stuff. Female also gain.
Carry this around. It'll be good training.
Not the worst ever. And a little bit more on the go as well. Okay. I have 1,000 bond fragments, so I can work off of that. Main thing though that we have is we got Leaf and we got Roy as emblem rings now. So let's just say I just assigned like Leaf off to like the Boosh or something for instance.
Leaf to
So
battle.
of course we get his, like we get the Killer Axe first and foremost, but we also get this here, Quadruple Hit. Used to attack once each with sword, lance, axe, and bow. Now, if I swapped around with who got Leaf, I kind of want to see. Quadruple Hit would break on a Key Adept. Dragon, hit plus 30 and plus 20 damage. Covert gets avoid plus 20. Bows may drop 1,000 gold with the trigger percent on your luck. That is hilarious and not necessarily needed. Res plus 5, like Ivy had there. Mystical, nothing granted from that. Kind of understandable to an extent here. What does Roy give type bonuses again? Poison Lion expands the flame area. Cavalry gets move plus 1. Nothing for most others then. Armored gets 5 more max HP. That's hilarious to an extent. Dragon gets another level and expands attack area because Dragon always confers other benefits. I need to look at your skill inheritance is my main thought process though. What can I give? Main thought process is there's strength to give, so of course people like Chloe might want that, but I already have more dodge stuff on her. So maybe I can give that off to Etier, who I have left skillless at the moment. Yeah, Etier doesn't have any skills. We could use a little bit. Boost getting more hits would absolutely be funny too. Diamant also could maybe use that extra buff. Let's look at it. So Roy offers strength. He also offers holdout itself too, which is not bad. He used to move 1 space towards a foe that is 2 spaces away and attack. Interesting. Don't think it's necessarily needed. Sword power, and then just better holdouts otherwise. So the strength is really just all that I'm looking at for Roy. Just, you know, any little bit more, and if I can turn Etier into an even, I'd say glossier cannon, but you know, she is a strength archer. Leaf offering Vantage is absolutely huge. Arm Shield ain't bad at all either. Build is really nice, I'm not gonna lie. And he also offers Knife Precision, which is funny and cool. The fact that he offers build is actually really nice, I'm not going to lie. Because some people could really use more. Just for example, build 4, 13, like, some of the weaker units who are going to suffer on the speed spectrum just due to lower builds at all times it really puts us on the spectrum. I might want to give Etier that, because speed of 9? No, she has a speed of 8. I don't think that's going to fit her necessarily here, unfortunately. I could also just have, instead of Perceptive, I could have Chloe with a better build then. That way her speed, she'll be able to naturally double more. Citrine, you have a boat of 4. The weapon weight is 6. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be able to do much with you. Oh, 10 ain't the worst. And being able to double on Thunder for some attacks would actually Thunder can't double. Yeah, you can't follow up, so that's wasted. So honestly, Etier Chloe might be the best ideas to get that build. How many? I need to check how much SP each of them has, honestly though. Okay, 500, Chloe 100. Do I have any books, actually? Do I have an adept book? I think I will take that then. Etier, if you could just eat up all the small novice books then. I'll do so. Ooh, Kaito, hello! How is VTrat, brother? Hope you're doing well. I'm just kind of playing Fire Emblem, going through my little inventory stuff and just organizing my squad overall here. I hope you're doing well tonight. Alright. So with those picked out, I need to do some emblem training. Let's see here. When does build come in? You get build naturally. You get build +3 naturally, but I need level 5 then for both. I would have the strength +2 though. I think for now, I think I'll just fix the strength. I think I'll just go more.
This should be a fun workout.
More.
I am Roy, son of Ellie.
I just realized that you were live and
Marquess
not
of
stuck in offline
Beret.
chat.
Prepare for
Crimson,
battle.
no, cheese. Brother, have you been missing the chance to get the content this entire time? You missed that whole chapter. This was good, feeling really good for Saturday's VChat. There you go. Well, just continue working on it, brother, because you are doing good work.
You're always
and
so
good mileage.
confident, Etier. Doesn't
Okay,
anything
pun
worry
not
you at all?
intended or not,
Does
but, you know.
worrying solve anything?
How's it going, Cruz? How were you on offline chat? 'Cause I'm pretty sure then you would have, like, I didn't know if you were just kind of working or not, or so I just wanted to respect that to an extent. But I've been doing good. Were you chatting this whole time? Because if you were, it feel really bad for you then, Chief. Alright, otherwise. Spend 400 for Leaf.
I will act as your opponent today.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Chloe actually, with adaptable, she actually has so much dodge. It is pretty funny that she will beat Leaf, which is
always do my
hilarious.
Now
Because that's the
and
first
in the
time
matches
anybody
to
in the
come.
army's beaten an emblem so far.
I think the thing that makes you most like a fairy tale hero is your bright, shining armor.
I am no hero, though. That role was foisted upon me by others.
Very true, Leaf, considering how the content material of your game is you learning from your mistakes a lot. Honestly, Chloe getting Leaf wouldn't be the worst thing ever, because her being able to use axes as well wouldn't be bad. The res is kind of a bonus there too, but yeah, that's that, and that's there. Main thing though, I want that build. I want that build very much so for Chloe. Then if I go over to, where is Etier? Etier, I want you to have that strength from Roy. Yes, strength +2 is very, very nice. I am out of points then. Actually, I have the bond fragments, so honestly, I can have Etier train with Leaf then, but I don't think you have enough natural speed otherwise then. You're automatically put me in stream when you started. No, you have to refresh. This Twitch is stupid. Sometimes it does that, but otherwise it's just really, really stupid. And you say you chilled for a while. You must have been chilling for like an hour, brother. That's really unfortunate. I'm so sorry then. Alright. But otherwise, let us go on. You missed the chapter then, but you can just watch the VOD back at your own leisure then. But yeah, let's look at our skills. Strength +2 on Etier. Absolutely moves her up to 18, so she has the highest strength in the army now. Chloe. I love Perceptive, but it's 15. Or it increases with high speed, but that's the thing. I want build. That way, I can make sure that you have a positive speed modifier at all times, as much as I can here. That's really nice. Having 17 instead of being down to just 14, comparable to some of the other people, like just foot soldiers, is really, really way better. Boost, do you have any other skills at the moment here? Not at the moment. You have good build, and it's not going like my speed is really going to be able to do much more for you then. So, would you benefit from any emblem skills at the moment? I don't necessarily think so. You still are missing a slot for what you could have. But otherwise, the only thing that comes to my mind would be maybe Vantage. Holdout wouldn't be the worst ever. That's 2,000, so that's nothing that I can really use. There's no ATS stuff yet, though. I have to come on with Ike, I believe. So I think I might just have to chill. Yep, alright. That's good for now. I have supports to go through once I get out to the main Sami. I need to go feed Sami, of course, though, so I can get more bond fragments. Because I am suffering on my stack of bond fragments, as always. Ike gives at stuff because technically, that's coming from Grail, because if I look at, yeah, what each of the emblems is giving in terms of what their skill inheritance when it comes to it. On once. No, actually, I just left it here, but Marth is giving sword agility, Leaf is giving knives, hilariously, Telka's giving tomes, Sigurd is giving lances. I'm pretty sure because we don't have actually Hector, but Hector's DLC, so I think Ike might give Ike. I might give At's dexterity because he does have Radnell, but remember, because of Grail, his father, he also wields Irvin to an extent. So I think Ike is the lord that gives us At stuff later on. Because if you're not familiar with Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, of course, Ike is a sword lord, but and he does inherit Radnell from his father Grail to an extent, but you know, Grail but Grail primarily wields Irvin, the axe, for more than one reason. Let's just get some more food stuff for our future meals, of course. Yeah, it's actually so. Because it's from Grail, that's probably why it gives ads preferentials, is my thought process. But I don't remember. We'll see, though. We'll see. For now, let's check on the well, as always. See what's potentially here. But what you miss is that I completed one chapter. We got 2 new units and 2 new emblems, which you saw me doing skill inheritance on. So I highly advise you to check out the VOD if you want to stay up to date on my stuff here. Illum, Surge, and Novice Port Iron Axe and Amend. That is pitiful. Pitiful stuff that I really don't need. Makes me wonder, if I throw a silver sword in here... Okay, I could potentially get some really good stuff, but I don't kind of want to throw the silver sword in, because that's going to be really useful, especially if I have Diamond on the team more, and I kind of want to have it still. Just toss some compat stuff, and maybe I can get something decent out of it. I want to have one of each. No, of course. I can just toss a few of these away and just see what happens. Otherwise, let us go to our references. Any bonds? No. Any supports? No support conversations. Interesting. Well, I think I might... this will be a short Somnial episode then, after I go gathering around. But in that case, I might just do one more chapter and then we'll end it off. The amount of times he's trained with Floyd, I may have picked up a few tricks. Fair enough. To an extent, couldn't you... I was about to say, like, you had Boyd as well, but I remember because I'm always a Green Cav respecter when it comes to it, I immediately think of Oscar as well. And yes, you have lances, but you know, when you get onto paladins, then of course you have the potential to use axes too. And I actually liked using axes with Oscar, because, you know, stable green cavalier with better hit and everything like that or so was pretty nice. In addition to Grail. Yeah, because if he's going to be training with them anyway. But I'm always biased towards green calves anyways, like I said. So, that's just me. Alright, so let's check if there's anything new to buy. If there's any new stock. That's the main thing I'm always checking, because I want to be able to equip people up more. Yes, there is.
Here you go.
Give me
Here
one
you go.
of everything
Here you
just
go.
about.
Here you go.
Okay,
Here you
now
go.
I kind of
Here you
regret
go.
putting
Here
stuff
you go.
into
Here
the
you
well
go.
when
Here you
I
go.
have
Here
the
you go.
capacity to
Here
just
you
buy
go.
everything
Here you
out.
go. Here you
I
go.
will buy it all
Here
out
you
because
go.
I want to have everybody to be able to function the best.
Here you
Another
go.
longbow, so
Here you go.
so potentially Ultras could have that too. Would be
Here
great.
you go. Here you go.
Card for Yunaka is really
Here you go.
nice. Shielding art for
Here you
defense
go.
+5 just to have on hand at all times is really nice for whoever needs it. Yeah, but that's far enough to promote
Take
anyone in
care.
Path of Radiance. Fair enough. So with all of that there, I just went through the entire war chest, but you know it's fine. I have the money. And we have more stuff. So we have Master Seals to get onto for later on. It's later. For now, though, Restore Rewarp is really good.
I thank you.
Always. I don't mind having a second Obstruct,
I thank
quite
you.
frankly. Because the Obstruct really came in handy to bail me out earlier
I thank
on.
you. I thank
For
you.
now, I think I'll buy the Mend, and then we'll just chill on this note.
Do come again.
And then let's check what materials I have for forging potentially then. There's just Boyd and Titania. Fair enough, fair enough. Not too much more, unfortunately, still. I do have 2 more engravings, thanks to having Leaf and Roy, though. So what does Roy give? Roy gives additional might at the cost of weight and a void. So in that case, then, if I pluck that onto, like, Thunder, for instance... That is absolutely hilarious. 2 more might for 8 more weight, but it is my Newt Tome. On the converse, let's see here. Leaf gives hit, avoid, and might in exchange for weight. I think it'd be really funny to just have Thunder be able to nuke somebody. And honestly, I think I will spend for that. Make this Thunder Tome better? And I kind of want to forge it up still. Okay, next idea then. Who would I want? Oh, I hit my wire. Okay, who would I want the engraving of a leaf on then? I think for the extra weight and hit, I kind of want Boost to have it. Maybe on his silver axe. Make it really good at hitting, because he doesn't mind the extra weight at all, without a doubt. I think that's more than fine. Let's see if I can find it again after I'm done with Sacred Stones. Like, it's not your game gonna be double hitting with it anyways. Yeah, because,
I'll be
Thunder
here.
inherently is a 1 to 3 range tome, but exactly so, it has the cravat of cannot follow up. Citrine also, she has no speed with it because it's so heavy. Just she has a build of 4, and it weighs freaking. I've never seen a speed of 0 ever. But a magic attack of 28. Oh, I really want to see what shenanigans I can get up to. Can I forge that tome more? I think I need to spend some silver down for it, though. So let me make some steel. I want to refine that Thunder Tome so badly. I can make its weight 21, but it's might 13. I'm doing it, dude. Oh, Thunder! Oh, Thunder with a weight of 21! Oh my goodness gracious, dude. I have the money. I could keep going on. I could make this. I could make a 1-chapter Thoron. But Citrine is absolutely not gonna be moving because she's already at 0. But it doesn't matter at this point. I'm absolutely making Thoron right now, dude. I don't have enough materials for it though. Wait, I will. I have enough silver for it. Hold on. I can make Thoron right now. Thoron, baby! I can still engrave it up to be 21 hit! I am out of materials, but this is so stupid! So Citrine can hit from 3 tiles away. Oh wait, I messed up! Cause it's an A-rank tome, and at a mage she's only a B rank, so I can't use it. Okay, that's why I saved, people. That's why I saved. That is exactly why I saved before I did that shenanigan. That is why I saved, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to. So we will chill this real quick. I'm smart. That's why I saved, people. So it can be done. It can be done. I actually think there's a soft reset that I should have also done instead of just closing the game, but it's fine. But when I promote her to Sage and she gets Thoron frame 1, oh, they're in for it now. Oh my goodness gracious. The fact that I already skipped her up to L Thunder is both hilarious and so scary with how good that is. Imagine if I gave Louis a brave weapon already. Just imagine how stupid that would be. Okay, I just need to check if my save was immediately before I made the Elf Thunder or after I made the Elf Thunder. Okay, check Citrine. I have the Elf Thunder in this one here. Okay, that's fine. But first and foremost, I want a screenshot of this. This is so funny. Let me just lean in. And let me just post this to Twitter. Behold! The 0 speed Citrine! Why does she have an ATS? Because during the chapter that you missed, Crimson, Boucheron was basically 1 hit from death, and since his inventory was full at the time, he had to basically give Citrine his compact ATS, steal her vulnerary, and use it for himself, because he was on death's door. So that's why Citrine has an ATS. So I should probably trade that back to him, all things considered. But there you go, brother. Plus, it's always good to have a healing item for Citrine, because you can see right here, whenever this unit uses a healing item, adjacent units recover the same amount of HP. So it's always good for Citrine to have a vulnerary on hand, at the very least for her passive, because that's a really good passive, or even the meal for whoever has it. Right, for if you did cook. You can cook. Alright, to the world map, Alright, that Somnial went actually a little bit longer than I thought because I had so much fun engraving things immediately. Alright, so the bridge is there. Uzi, we need to cook, very much so. My question that comes to my mind, though, is don't I have the DLC islands from this off the top of my head? Or is that something I have to be connected to Nintendo Switch Online? Let me check myself, because I have Faux Xenolod. Let me check myself on something real quick. Fire Emblem Engage. So I thought I'd maybe do another Paralod. I think I was debating about doing Paralod story, so let me check this. Engage. Online required or DLC. Eliminate some expansion passes. I'm pretty sure I should have gotten everybody else earlier. Sorry that, or do I need to go to Somniel still? To get the 3 houses crew off the top of my head. We don't have to be online. Yeah, I don't have a Nintendo Switch online, but I bought the whole pass, and you saw earlier that I had the Faux Xenolod. So unless I have to... Actually, it might be one of the spots here, because I remember in my first playthrough, I got the DLC emblems, and I want the DLC stuff earlier on. I think around the time of Lady Anna. But unless there was the Somniel stuff that I had to... Or actually, yeah, maybe I need to actually pick it... Okay. This is how I get to the DLC islands. There we go.
Divine One, we discovered this mysterious bracelet in southern Pyrenees. There appear to be more of them enshrined on the islands off the coast.
There's the DLC
We
stuff.
should investigate.
So while we have emblem rings, the main thing is to...
There's an emblem inside this bracelet, all right.
We have the emblem rings for the main story
complicated,
emblems of all the main
I
words.
think I have the
but
invocation.
to unlock the rest of the characters in the DLC
Emblem
packs,
arrivals.
they have the convenient excuse of they are bracelets, not rings. Alright, it's coming back to me now. I find the bracelet of 3 houses to be probably one of the most unique and really cool emblems in my opinion. Both Wave 1 DLC meant I got to use it in my first campaign, and it's just got a really cool unique
Finally,
effect.
we're free. I am Emblem Edelgard.
Pleased to meet you. I am Emblem Dimitri.
I guess that makes me Emblem Claude. Hi there.
That must have been a crowded bracelet. Sorry, I should introduce myself. I'm the Divine Dragon. You're obviously not from Elios. May I ask what you're doing here?
Until recently, we were the guardians of another world. It seems we were moved somehow.
I get the feeling you've come to give me some sort of test.
No need for that. You were able to summon us. That is enough. And your timing is excellent. We were just growing weary of each other's conversation.
Speak for yourself. I thought Dimitri's stories were getting better with every telling.
Yes, the sarcastic interruptions kept increasing too. Coincidence, I'm sure.
You 3 all seem to be really comfortable with each other.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Really, Edelgard?
She's kidding. You can tell because her face looks exactly the same as when she's serious.
We have always been in competition. It will be refreshing to join forces.
I should explain. We were all students at the Officers Academy, but we led different houses.
That's what you meant by competition.
Yes. We only truly came together for special events, like the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
A traditional mock battle between the houses, to celebrate one another's strengths.
The real celebration was afterward. Our festivities got rather exuberant that night.
Dimitri looks pretty straight-laced, but don't let him fool you. Between you and me, he's like a force of destruction at a party. I'm surprised they didn't expel his whole house for those shenanigans.
Must have been quite a night.
You only just met him, so you can't tell if he's joking. Just ignore half of everything he says.
Come on, be fair. At least a third of what I say is worth hearing.
You do know a third is less than half, right?
So we have one of the most
Let
unique
me say it
emblem
formally.
rings to go upon.
Our power is at your disposal.
And I'll
Please
get to
make the
explain
most
this in
of it.
just a second here.
Victory will be ours.
And if these two and their conventional tactics fail, maybe I'll show you a few tricks.
That's all very reassuring. Thank you. I'll do my best to help the three of you
I
work
will say
together.
this, in my first playthrough when the game first came out, we only had DLC Wave 1, so all that I got out of the Divine Paralogs was the Reign of Three Houses, and what we will be doing before I end off stream tonight. But let's go over this. So yes, they aren't rings technically, but they are bracelets that we have with them. But it says Edelgard first and foremost, because I guess like she's the bigger poster child, or rather the first house people might default to.
Edelgard! Count on me!
The main thing is that they each had their own unique weapon, either a mirror, Eridbar, or Failnaught. Friendly rivalry is the main thing, is the main gimmick of them here though. At the start of player phase, the emblem will randomly switch to Edelgard, Dimitri, or Claude, which will immediately change every single passive, besides your active here. Is there something I'm forgetting? I thought there was, a war. This is them in their academy phase. So, when they're not at war. So, yeah. Because the emblems are basically taken at a snapshot in the character's time. Almost. Or rather, I guess you can say, at basically their pinnacle of their knowledge, or, whatever, their story mostly wrapped up. To an extent or so. So instead of, if you were taking at, if you were taking, basically at your prime. Kind of like Anajar in, Norse mythology or so. But yeah, Edelgard is the default for, whenever a map starts, but I'll get to showcase her properly. But whoever you have, whenever you engage with them, you'll get access to either their weapons. So you could either have Edelgard's Axe of Amir, you might have Eridbar, the Lance of Dimitri, or Failnaught, the Bow of Claude. And it'll change whatever you have. You have you'll have an additional way to attack by, whenever it is. I think it's Flame, Lightning, or Poison Gambit for Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude respectively. To where you can see here, whenever you attack with somebody, whenever you are synced with them, just having them equipped, you can then set the tiles on fire, you could shot for extra damage, you could poison them as if you hit a dagger. The combat arts, exactly so, allow you to give extra, to use exactly so these for engaged turns. So rather than waiting out your 3, you could spend one of those to use those. Or of course, then you can have your emblem attack. Used to attack with Amir, Eridbar, and Failnaught at 50% plus damage. And depending on what kind of unit you are, you will get additional damage with a preferred weapon. So in case that you might have effectiveness, that's all the better. A very, very unique emblem. That very much so was super fun in my opinion when I played through. I gave her to Anna and she became an absolute beast. And just a nice, cool reward. Not overpowering at all in my opinion. I mean, besides emblem attacks, but emblem attacks are just whatever. Each of them has their uses, but having just a damage nuke is always ridiculously stupid. And there we go. That's DLC Islands. So I want to very much so use the DLC emblems more just because I only ever got to use 2 of them. Which was the 3 Houses Wards, and the first one we're going to here. So, onwards. Divine Paralogs. So this is where all the DLC Waves emblems are. So we'll get on with this.